Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a quick eyeshadow palette collection video with you. So I sort of realised I've got quite a few palettes, not many of which I actually use on a regular basis. So I was digging around in my collection the other day and I saw quite a few palettes and I thought I'd just share the ones I've got with you just for your personal interest. So without further ado, these are the makeup palettes that I own. So I'll just start with like the cheap ones, like the drugstore ones, and I'll work my way up to like the snazzy ones. So I have two Makeup Academy palettes. One of them is the PopTastic, which is, I mean, if you saw inside my wardrobe you'd probably know why I don't really tend to use this very much and why I don't really know that it exists really. I'm pretty sure this is only a couple of quid just from Superdrug or something. I'm not really sure why I bought it. So there's that one. Also from Makeup Academy I have the Smokin palette, which is a lot more wearable for me personally. It's darker colours, definitely very smoky. There's a few metallics in there as well, which are pretty nice. So this one, again, it sort of fades into the background. I normally reach for my nicer palettes, if you know what I mean, but something like this it's great to have just because it's only a few quid, it sits there nicely, and if you're ever desperate for a matte black, which I think this is the only matte black that I have, then you have one. Also a cheapy one is my Makeup Revolution makeup palette, which is the dupe of the Urban Decay Naked 2, which is the only naked palette I don't have. So I was dying for it, but obviously I don't have 38 quid knocking about really, so I decided to go with this one, and I've actually been really happy with it. As far as I can see, like all of the reviews on blogs and things, they're very complimentary and they say it's a really good dupe, and it's only £6 I think. It's had a little bit of use. I actually think it's a good thing that I have the real Naked 1 and 3 and not the Naked 2, because the Naked 2 is quite cool and I don't actually think it suits my skin tone very well, but for autumn it's actually been really nice because they are quite autumny colours, aren't they? So that one. I've got an Estee Lauder palette which I didn't actually know I had. I think I got it for Christmas last year, but honestly like I got it and I haven't really touched it. So it's this gold one. I'm not really an Estee Lauder person, like lots of people sort of rant and rave about him, but I don't actually get on with them that well. So these are the colours. Again, they are quite pastel-y, not really something I reach for. I'm not sure how much this was actually because it was a present, but yeah, it's just a nice little eyeshadow palette there. Little pastel colours, they'll be nice for spring. So recently, you might have seen in my recent haul video that I got this Zoeva Naturally Yours eyeshadow palette, which is quite a beautiful neutrals palette. It was $15.95 and basically just a lot of very nice natural beige tones, brown tones. There's a black in there and a few really nice pale peachy nudes. So I'm really looking forward to using that. I still haven't used it yet. So yeah, I'm dying for a time where I can actually crank it open. Next, we've got my Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette. I actually really want the naturalised one now, but this is the one I picked up first of all. I really like the colours in it, so I thought I'd give it a go. This one gets a lot of use. Those are the colours in there. They've all got really funny names, like Satin Sheets, Sugar Walls, French Tickler. So yeah, I really like that one. There's a few shimmery ones in there, a few matte ones, but yeah, I enjoy this palette a lot. I used it pretty much every day when I first got it, and yeah, I really do enjoy it still. Got my eye on the naturalised palette though. Next we have my LORAC Pro. This is the Pro 2. I wanted the Pro 1, but that's what you get when you click buy now too quick without realising what palette you're buying. So those are the shades. I really like this palette. It's such a good eyeshadow palette. LORAC's are really, like, I don't know if it's underrated. I haven't seen much of it on the blog, like on people's blogs, but for some reason I feel like it's really unsung and it's actually a lovely eyeshadow palette brand make people. I want the first one as well, but yeah, this one's really nice. My favourite shades from this one are Mocha and Cocoa. I think they go together really well. Mocha and Cocoa. Yeah. Then I'm putting this with my naked palettes just because it's a dupe of one, even though it's really like low end, but it's actually really cool. Like this is the dupe and this is the real one, so they're really similar in packaging. This one's a lot lighter, sounds more tinny, but yeah, the shades are pretty similar, and I really like this one. My mum got me this actually because she didn't realise I had the Naked 3 already, but colours are really pretty much identical to the Naked 3, just the quality obviously and the lasting power of them aren't quite so top notch, but whenever I feel like I'm using my Naked palette into the ground a little bit, I reach to this one and I get pretty much the same results from it. So this is actually a really good investment. This came from Amazon, by the way. So then we've got my real Naked 3 palette, which is one of my absolute babies. I wanted this so badly. My dad got it for me for Christmas last year. So, wait, was it last year? No, it was the year before. So there's the Naked 3. I don't want to say it's my favourite eyeshadow palette because it's not, but just the love I feel for it is so unbelievable. And this is such a romantic palette. It's great for like date makeup or Valentine's Day makeup. I just think it makes you look really pretty and princessy and like glowy and happy and just excited. Then we've got everybody's favourite, my Naked palette, which looks like that. It's very well used and very well loved. I'm gonna have to buy another one. I don't think I'll ever run out of this, to be honest. The amount I use it, I think these are just bottomless pits of eyeshadow. But yeah, it's my absolute favourite. Reach for it pretty much every day. It's my everyday eyeshadow palette just because all of the shades you can make into just really beautiful daytime looks or evening looks. Like, if you're gonna buy an eyeshadow palette, I definitely recommend this one because it suits everyone and there's a shade in here for absolutely everyone and you can just make yourself look so amazing. And then I've got my two Stila palettes and I'll go for the In the Moment palette first, which looks like that inside. It's like a lilac toned palette, I'd say. There's a few browns and bronzes in there. So yeah, I'm not sure how much that was now. I got that off Beauty Bay, which is a very good website if you're looking for like all your beauty bits. Definitely check that one out if that looks like they are some nice shades. And then onto my last and absolute favourite palette ever in the whole entire universe, which is the Stila In the Light palette. So that looks like that on the inside. I don't know what it is, there's just something about this eyeshadow palette and it just feels really glamorous to me. It's my favourite eyeshadow palette if I'm going out for dinner or something with my boyfriend, if I just feel like making myself look extra lovely. Stila is such a good brand for eyeshadow palettes I've found. I really like the In the Moment palette, but this one definitely trumps it for me. One of my favourite eyeshadows ever is actually the Sunset one there, which is like it's almost orange tone, but it's like a bronzy browny gold. It's really pretty. And Kitten as well, that's lovely. It's like the colour of champagne or something. So yeah, that's my absolute favourite palette ever. I still can't remember how much it was, I'm sorry, I'm so useless. But yeah, definitely check that one out if you like the look of it. I actually just filmed a get ready with me using this palette. I think that's the video before this one, so you can check it. So that is my eyeshadow palette collection, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always you can check out my blog or my Instagram or my Twitter, and if you have any questions then definitely shoot me a message on one of those and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.